imagine when I do to you lame fucks. He who don't retreat on his conquest to hinder my progress. Skipping through slap extravagant objects. I welcome room to shit on my projects. Revenge is a dish that is best served like Andre's conscious. My palms is the whip of piss political Soviets. Colossus inside the strip. Say something not over rich. I disappear. I pay double who sent you. Babble all too familiar to the fucking professional dude.
In the hook right there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is the OMNi family. This is a collective. It's actually 13 individuals. We got a nice portion of them up in here. And we all just kind of hooked up together online or basically through mutual acquaintances. Decided to go ahead and try to do some music that was a little bit above that bullshit you're hearing on Clear Channel.
Insidious warlord who teams up with cohorts from various origins with the sole intention to destroy the very
Teams up with cohorts.
The fucked up thing is that this entire verse is one sentence. It's one sentence. It's 1,000,005 words in it. By the way, and plus
the sincere.
And I big slapped Martin Luther and told him to go hit Malcolm X by any means necessary.
Omni was like my brainchild way back when I left one group called the 13th Floor because basically they had dicked me over. So I figured I'd make my own group, and being that 13 was so dear to me, first initial in my name is the letter M. That's the 13th of the alphabet. Graduated 1994, 9 plus 4 is 13. Born 1976, 7 plus 6 is 13. So I figured being at 13 was always around me. I just left 13, I might as well make 13 of my own.
I've been working on this album for 17 years. It's called DBS for Alderman. I shit you not, 17 years. I ain't let nobody hear shit.
Ain't an exaggeration.
Nah, I wish it was exaggerated. I started working on this shit in 6th grade. And it's coming, yo. Just me hooking up with some of these cats in the room trying to get beats and just, you know, it's called a DBS for Alderman because, you know, when you talk about, you know, local politics, the dirtiest motherfucker in your city guaranteed is sitting in the alderman's office. So I want the alderman spot.
Fathom 9, you know, Mike P and I first hooked up with Genesis Experiment, one of the greatest albums ever created.
Oh, hell
yeah.
all time.
You know, right now, I'm doing a solo thing also back in Memphis, where I'm from. I got a clique called the Iron Mike Coalition, which is composed of 4 groups and 1 DJ. And we just dropped the album called The First Edition.
It's going to be on the Free Lunch project. Half his name, tREBLEFREE, half my name, Lunchbox. Came together and decided to call it Free Lunch. Him on the beats, me on the rhymes, a nasty ass album in the works.
Working on an album right now called The Return of the Dirty Symbols. Working on the first single, finishing it up. It's downwheel, I'm writing. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of cats that I met on OKP, man, that I know can flow. Wanted them over my beats, so it was cool. Sent them a track, they rapped over it. Everybody on the album, with the exception of Plea, is from all across the country. We're working on that. You know, I'm doing tracks for the, you know, DBS. Hopefully, they might make DBS for Alderman. But you know, we just doing things, man. Just trying to, you know, make some dope music, like Homeboy said. That's not unclear channel, not fuzzy channel. You know what I'm saying? Some straight up real shit. You know, just some hip hop shit. We ain't trying to be thugs, willies, gangsters, none of that. It's just straight up hip hop. Some head banging shit, some shit that's got a little bit of flavor to it that you're not hearing everywhere else. A little bit of stank on it, a little bit of funk. Anything you hear from me, gonna have some swang. Like a gorilla, just like a gorilla going through the jungle swinging knives and shit. It's gotta be like that. So that's about it. That's all I can say.
This is Blue.
Obsidian Blue. The sickest instrumental album out now.
Yes.
We talk about lunch.
That guy standing in the
We talk shit about tREBLEFREE.
We may talk
shit about Ennis. We may talk shit about Leonard.
You don't say shit about Blue.
Don't say
shit about
shit. That nigga's like 7 foot
Mafia
6.
ties in that shit. Mafia ties. You don't say shit about
He's
Blue.
tall as fuck, man.
When we came up, hip hop was still kind of formulating. It was still generating as an art form. So a lot of the elders didn't really understand that it was an art form. They thought it was just a fad that was going to come around for a little bit, but they didn't realize these kids in the ghetto, they don't have no public school system art music classes anymore. They've taken funding for that. So everything that they had was just turntables from back at the crib. You know what I'm saying? 8 tracks from their mom Dukes. and they use that to make music. Because even though you take away the instruments, you can't take away the music that was in their souls. So for me, kicking it with the kids, that shit was love.
Shorty said they need a freestyle, buck wild came through the power drive. These MCs like I'm bored childs. I came through, rain through your brain like a storm. Who wants to come through? I'm not hot or lukewarm. I be on fire. Retire on this game. Sit back and relax while I'm switching info lanes. I be resonating the red, black, and the green upon my skin. Came through when you coming, no vaccine. Who? I got the strength of Hayru to come through and come clean like J-Ru. Who would damage you with these clues? And average cats can't come through with battle raps. Get hit with battle axes and facts. I came through. These factors minimal. Michael Berry hit your button. Style subliminal. What? We coming through up in the cut. I'm hitting you. What? We coming through. It's like that, like that. And we at the lunchroom table. Who else got some flows? Who else got some skills? Yo, we at the lunchroom table. Who else got some flows? Who else got some skills? Yo, we at the lunchroom table. Come on now. Who else got some flows? Who else got some skills? Yo, we at the lunchroom table. Who else got some flows? Who else got some skills? So let's go.
What's up? Produce my music. Watch how gon' lose it. I ain't lose it. And you produce it. And my flow sicker than the Renaissance with them bird hollow fists and hollow when I borrow it. And I come through like the.
Simeon has been doing that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for a minute. Plus he works at like a youth counseling center. So I get to go in there and see these young shorties coming in the game who, as opposed to coming in listening to what WGCI or whatever this Clear Channel cats is playing all day on the radio, they get an actual taste of what the tenets of hip hop is. They get b-boying, they get graffiti, you know what I'm saying? They get turntablism, they get MCing all at the same time. And it's done in an organized fashion where, you know, the teachers are there so that they're not talking about BS. They're not talking about getting no ass. They shouldn't know nothing about getting no ass at this point in their life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about shooting nobody, because if you were shooting somebody, you wouldn't be in this class for privileged kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was real peace. I had a lot of fun.
Start it over.
Okay, guys.
Start over.
Like I'm peeking in my headphones.
They need to put the whole beat right there.
Word. I know I can do that.
Oh, them drums are fucking sick.
You got time to mute yourself?
Oh,
I just put a delay on them, that's it.
them drums are fucking incredible.
Yeah,
No, those are fucking incredible. No. How unfortunate for you.
Damn.
The drums are fucking incredible, man. What the fuck? So notice this. Kneegrow is also an engineer, man. Not only does he make the sickest beats, but he also engineers. And that's the crucial part, see? That motherfucker, man, he do beats, he can engineer, all of that. Tripping, man.
Hip hop is one thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you making hip hop up in the boroughs of New York City, or you making hip hop out in the dirties and out in the swats, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, when you come with some tight shit, some straight nod your head type shit, you know when it's authentic. So these cats here with their different flavors and stuff, that's why the MCs that we try and fuck with, that we have within the unit, are versatile enough to be able to try and spit it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They go to where that producer is at to try to bring that out of the track, and it all just comes together love.
Handle beef in private or public, however you decided, and fuck it. Ruckus becomes the mood. Punking out just ain't in the attitude. Just take it as an undeserved interlude. Turn my volume down on my headphones though, because I am peeking in my headphones. 1, 2. A little bit up. Yeah, right there.